Hello. Can you hear me? Okay. Mine's a question about energy.
About what?
Energy, bodily energy. And listening during the meditation, it brought something up that I've questioned for some time in myself. There are times when my feet and my hands feel stuck with energy, almost as if the energy's going bad, uncomfortable. Mm-hmm. And I don't know I don't know what to do with that. And other times, I will feel a cold energy in my chest. And again, it's strange because it's not to do with illness. It's just these energy experiences that I have, and I thought you might have some suggestions and thoughts about them.
Mm-hmm. Is it painful?
This is just cold and solid, and in the feet and hands it can be painful, yes. Mm-hmm. Not bodily pain, energy pain.
Yeah. Well, I'm not a doctor, I'm not an acupuncturist or acupressurist or anything, but for me, I don't try to label anything. I watch it, I observe it, and usually in that observation sometimes insights will come. Like if there is a lot of intense energy somewhere in my body and it's like building up as I bring awareness to it, it was probably already there. And there may be some blockage. But if we just continue to just observe that blockage, our bodies are so intelligent that it will come to a state of its own healing if we allow it to. Not all the time, sometimes we may need help, but you'll know when that point is. And I just allow it just to move, and sometimes what will happen is that just in that observation and accepting whatever that sensation is, it unblocks itself. Sometimes without movement and sometimes with movement. Maybe I'll start, my toes might suddenly start moving, say that the energy is blocked in my feet. Suddenly it's like my toes will start moving. So just by giving that attention, it is allowing your energy chi channels to open up. And it just takes time, and in its own time, if you're doing it yourself, sometimes you can go to a practitioner, or maybe the practitioner, if the healing type of practitioner can help move that energy. But even in itself, they aren't doing it. They're the vehicle. So they just tap into that stillness themselves, and it's almost like their energy and your energy being able to then open up the chi channels. But what I just do is I just allow it to be there, and I just allow it to organically move and change. And it does. It moves, it changes, it shifts all the time. I don't know what the coldness is here, but do we have to know?
No.
I mean, our mind always wants to know why. Why this? Why that? How come? But instead allowing it to, because it's unique to yourself, to experience it and find out. Maybe you'll get this epiphany, this insight, and oh, that's what it's about. I don't like to generalize and say, well, if you have this symptom and this symptom and this symptom, it must be this, this, and this. Because it may not be. I think we're all unique in itself. There's maybe some general things like, if you're sniffling, you got a cold. That's what we name it, right? But why did we get a cold? Who knows why? Maybe there's a bacteria out there, or maybe there's something else going on emotionally, or who knows? And if we can begin to live in that unknown state of consciousness, which is the spiritual state of consciousness, the unknown, and just be with it. Okay, you can even ask yourself, okay, here's his cold. Why is this cold here? But not why as in figure out and why you would demand a reason, but just why, and if the answer comes, maybe it'll come. It might come in that moment, it might come in 10 minutes, it might come in 2 days. We don't know. But then you're tapping into your own intelligence. And the mind always wants to know. If it's a true question, life will always answer it. Always. At least that's my experience. When it's a true question.
Thank you.
What do you feel right now?
Oh, sorry.
Does it feel cold now?
No. The energy's moving very evenly.
It's moving very evenly. Yeah. And at what times does it feel cold?
Tiredness?
Tiredness.
And I would imagine sometimes it's fear also. Primarily tiredness.
So, if that's your observation, then your body signals you. And it's learning to then listen to your body. To allow the body then and this energy to guide you. But so often we fight our own energy field, really, right? We resist it. We fight against it.
Head gets in the way.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. We are so attuned to the outer world and not our own inner world. This is our life. Our inner world is our life, our true life. Not what's out there. So it's a returning to our own attuned rhythm, our own flow. Not trying to match somebody else's flow. Or not trying to make somebody else match ours.